All right, we are back in 1403 Bohemia, Kingdom Come Deliverance once again. And let's actually see where it was we left off. I don't even quite remember. Oh, started Awakening. So that's what we're working on now. And the Good Thief. Okay, so Awakening and the Good Thief. All right, let's go ahead and we'll actually continue working on a Good Thief. So check with the Miller Peshek and get Dead Man's Ring. Okay. Let's do that. Where you at, Peshek? No, that's the wrong one. Show on map. I'm actually really confused where it wants me to go. Shouldn't I talk with him first? I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Miller Peshek. There we go. All right, back in 1403 Bohemia. Let's go out and actually work on a few of these quests. We will start with a Good Thief, one of these side quests. Instead of actually going and doing the main quest, I want to try to hand out this side quest and get this done. So we're going to talk to the Miller Peshek and pay our debt. Ah, there he is. Oh, cool. We got the DLCs as well, which allows us to get all of the hidden treasure. Ooh. Oh, I need to go to my trunk to get that stuff. Okay, from the ashes, we get the rebuild that city. The tournaments have been added. The amorous adventures of of bold Sir Hans Capon. I'm not really sure of that. None of that seems to be accurate, really. Band of Bastards. Oh, okay. We have to do something with a band of mercenaries and a woman's lot. Oh, well, we're definitely going to do at least part of a woman's lot. And we can finish Teresa's here after we do Peshek. All right. Let's go in and get those items from our trunk. Actually, should probably eat something, too. There we go. Nice and full. Ah, there's our maps. Okay. What all is... Oh, I should... Oh, wow. Yeah, take all of that. Got all my items from the trunk. Treasure maps. I'm not actually able to read because I'm illiterate. Okay, so Ratai... What is... Oh, that's Neuhof. Okay, so following the streams of Okay, well, that's interesting. Got all our bandages. We'll put on all of our armor. Actually, we should probably not put on all of our armor. We'll put on our weapons, though. We'll hold off on the shields. I'm actually going to sell one of these shields. There's no reason to have both. There's actually not a lot of reason to have a lot of this stuff, to be honest. There we go. The old boots. Padded coif. Patched toes. All right. There we go. I am actually going to end up keeping a few of these items, specifically like the green shirt, the old boots, the tight olive hose, and the red scarf. Main reason for doing that is more just the fact that I feel attached to them. I don't really know if that's a good reason, but I do. I just feel attached to them because they were Henry's first gear, right? The very first gear that he got, what you start the game off with. I just felt like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep those things. Now, some of this other stuff I'll be able to put on later, but I'll worry about that here in a second. All right. Actually, we might as well sort all of this up by armor. Nope. All right, there we go. So I can actually sell this light padded armor. Okay, good. Ah, there's our guy.
A word with you, young fellow.
Well, yeah, if you would stop walking for half a second. Stop walking!
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
All right, so now I have to pay Miller Peshek for the debt for all the treatment I had. Fair enough, but let's find out what it is we can do. Can I pay instead?
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
Ooh,
I'd say
reputation.
you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
Whoa! I definitely don't have that much groschen on me.
I don't have that much.
Then come back when you have. Debts must be paid, or you can still wipe the slate by doing that little job for me.
All right, tell me what it is, Peshek.
Tell me about it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
All right.
Prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later.
Huh.
That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Well, I mean, yes and no. I think he's trying to use the Bible to take his stance for something that's probably not all that morally ethical. The person is dead. He's not going to use it. And touching a dead body wasn't necessarily wrong. There were purity laws in, like, Leviticus to talk about being pure before going into the temple, but I guess it's the difference between being morally unclean and ritually unclean. Being ritually unclean wasn't necessarily sinful. Like if you had to move a dead body, it's not sinful to move a dead body. They're just saying, listen, you're now ritually unclean. You can't go into the temple. You can't go into the presence of God. And now there's not. So not really the body that's the problem. It's the theft that seems to be the problem. But in any case, we'll do it. We'll see what's going on.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Oh my.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Farewell.
All right. Ooh, spirits. Let's see. What does the spirits actually do? All right. A strong spirit that will burn away all physical and spiritual woes. So it gives 20 nourishment, 5 health, 10 energy. Oh. Wow. I didn't realize they actually did that, but it's okay. I needed the spade anyway. Hey, puppy. Hi, Mutt. I love you. Ooh, marigold. Take that. I'm going to take the chamomile. Maybe I'll want some tea later. Ooh, mint. Remember, always pick up flowers. Getting that herbalism skill up is very important. And it actually... Oh, there's our spade, too. And actually getting our herbalism up is one of the easiest skills in this game to actually do. Very passive, you get it as you go, and there's a lot of good benefits to just doing it. But I overweighted myself. Dear goodness. I need to lower some weight. We're gonna drop a bunch of our chamomile and the things that we just picked up in here. I should really try to sell some of this stuff too, like the food items and whatnot. Until I get a little bit more strength, I need to sell one of these Townburg shields. That's what I really need to do. That thing weighs 9 pounds. That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight. All right. Can anyone buy stuff from me? Oh, we'll find out. I actually might be able to stop by the baths and sell. So that might actually not be a bad idea. So we'll stop by the baths on our way. Actually, wait a minute. I wonder if anyone over here actually. So we're going to go right over here first. Or not right over there first. We're going to go over here first. Because there's this tented area and I'm curious what's over here. Ah, Tanner. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Can I, let's see, about Rattay. Oh, there's a lot.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
I don't think I've ever heard it called what she just said. I've always called it apothecary. I can't even pronounce what it is she just said.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Well, I mean, that's always a possibility anytime you got a lot of people gathered together.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
All right, so we talked to her about all that. Let's see about trading. Ooh, she's got a lot of hair pelts. Oh, good. She'll let me sell some of this stuff. I'm going to keep the bread. Let's see. Wow, she's letting me sell a lot. All right. Ooh, sell that pear before it goes bad. She'll buy it from me. There we go. Oh, she's even going to buy one of my shields. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I didn't want to sell all of that. You know, I'm going to sell these. Okay. Item must be unequipped. All right. That's okay. You can sell those. Wait. There's only one of those. Save your schnapps. Good, good. We'll keep the bread, because you never know if I'm hungry enough. Okay, let's check the basket. You know what? I'm actually going to remove the spirits, because I'm actually going to try to keep those. Let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's see if we can get this in here. All right, we're going to try to get 25 groschen out of this. I know it's not a lot, but
What do you say to this?
we'll see.
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
All right, we're trying. We're trying. All right, you know what? We're going to go right up to 24. I don't want her to
Are we agreed?
leave.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
How can I drop it any more? I can only meet you at your price. All right, whatever.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Hey, at least I got a little bit of reputation. Lowered a bunch of... Oh, good. Look at all that. Look at all that weight. That is awesome. I was really worried about that for a minute, but for right now, we're doing pretty good. All right. Let's do this. We'll head over to the baths just to unlock it on our map. Pick up that poppy and the dandelion because I want to. Oh, that sword. I need a better sword. The bathhouses. All right, we discovered the baths. And I'm going to grab that marigold as soon as I can line up my cursor correctly. There we go. I don't have any wounds, but I could probably... No, I'm going to be digging in the ground. I thought, hey, I could go get all my clothes laundered so I look a little better. But what's the point of actually doing that? Let me eat from the pot. If I actually launder my clothes now and then go dig up a corpse, I'm just going to get dirty again. What would be the point of that other than having to pay to get my clothes laundered more than once? All right, let's make our way. What is this house up here? Oh, someone needs to really... Oh, that wheel is rusted all the way through. It's times like this during the very early game that what I wouldn't give for a horse. I know I'll get one late. Ooh, I don't even know what this item is. First time I've seen that. Comfrey? Well, I'm going to grab it because I'm probably going to need it at some point because I know there's apothecary quests later on that ask you to get some rather unique items. Like a lot of different kinds of herbs and whatnot. And some of them are very difficult to find. Like, you can find marigold, and you can find mints to a little bit lesser extent, and some of the other flowers very, very, very easily. And then there's some, like herb Paris, that are very difficult to find. So when you do see them, it's probably wise to pick them up. Even if you're not going to use them right now. Like right here's some mint. This is pretty cool. But you can often find mint in Ooh, herbalism skill. Let's see. I got 1 strength. And again, I'm holding on to this because I want Clinch Master. Yeah, this is a good ability to have. I definitely want Clinch Master. Herbalism is at 4, and I get Flower Power at 5. So there we go. And if you remember the last time I talked about Flower Power, it's one of the nicer traits because, as many of you know, from what we talked about earlier with the different traits in Kingdom Come Deliverance often have a double-edged sword to them, are very specific to, very, very specific to unique situations. Like, you have to be doing this to get these benefits. Flower Power's not really any different, except for, unlike other things that provide a negative, the only negative to Flower Power is the fact that you have to carry 10 plants on you, so you lose a little bit of weight. But flowers don't actually weigh that much, so it's not like you're giving up a lot. Unlike things like, say, Manly Odor, where you get more charisma when you're dirty and talking to women. Oh, there's a body. Oh.
Christ, nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either.
Uh-oh.
Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke.
Yuck.
Peshek will pay for this.
All right, so there's no ring on the body. But yeah, as I said, Manly Odor, you lose a little bit. Because with Manly Odor, you have to be dirty, okay? And you'll get the charisma bonus with women. Though that isn't necessarily a 100% option either, because if the woman you're talking to is, say, nobility, if they're nobility, they're going to automatically have a... I'm trying to think of the word here. An aversion to the fact that you're dirty. So the benefit from the extra charisma may only actually help in so much as it might negate the negative from being dirty to a noble woman. On top of that, when you're dirty, you also get a stealth debuff. So if you're trying to be stealthy, people are going to find you easier because they'll smell your stinky rear end. So, yeah, it's very much very situational and comes with negatives. Whereas Flower Power, the only real negative that it has is you have to give up the inventory space and weight of 10 flowers, which is practically nothing. Let's see. 0.1. So you're literally giving up 1/10 of a... Oh, actually, no. 0.1. You're giving up 1 pound of weight for 2 extra charisma. It's not too bad. It's definitely worth it. I just keep eating from this pot. Like, I don't know whose dinner it is. I don't know any of that. I don't even know what they're making. But every time I run by it, I just eat from it. So that way I stay full. Because I only have those 2 pieces of bread because I sold everything else. Alright, back to Miller Peshek. Hey, we got Vitality. What do we got here? Oh, Vitality just went up to 2. Okay. There's some actually really good traits in Vitality. I just need... Oh, look, and the image for a woman's lot is available, so I could start that quest too, but I'll do that later.
God be with you.
God be with you. All right. Let's see. Can you teach me to pick locks?
May the Lord watch you. Try unlocking this trunk.
Oh, sweet.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, we have to watch out. Quite a few more times.
Hey, save your schnapps. Sweet. All right, back to what we're doing. I actually thought he'd give me lockpicks, not go through training, but hey, whatever, that's fine.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal.
Henry,
Hold
watch your
horses.
language.
If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
You just
Get
taught
past
me.
the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
Come on, Henry.
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity. Like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Oh, dear.
I have some experience.
In both.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Peshek, you're a dirty old man. You know that?
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
All right, yeah.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Usury is wrong.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Oh. All right, well, he doesn't seem like a very nice person. Let's see.
Can you tell me...
Let's see. How are
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
Wow, all right.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
All right, well, that's all I need from you right now. I'm going to go back and get your ring. All right.
Farewell.
I'm doing this just to pay off my debt. Generally, I don't do many of the morally wrong things, so I don't know how many more of these Miller quests I'll do. Townsfolk, hi, how are you? You are not who I thought you were. That's a neat looking tree. Oh, I need a horse so bad. Nettles? If I remember correctly, there's a reason why you want to pick nettles. And it's sort of like a hidden thing. And I read this I cannot remember where it is I heard this. I don't know if it's a herbalism trait. Actually, let's look and see. I don't think it has anything to do with herbalism by itself. Herbs, no. But from what I heard, you actually get poison resistance by picking nettles. Now, again, we'll see if this is indeed true, but this is something I read. Nettles, if you don't know what they are, like if you grow up in an area that doesn't have them or in a very urban area, you may not know what a nettle is. But nettles are thorny little plants. So they actually do have a mild poison on them. It's very, very mild. The worst thing, unless you're incredibly allergic to it, which is rare, the worst it'll do is give you like an itchy type of irritation, similar to like a mosquito bite. So the concept is, by picking nettles, you're constantly getting little pricks on your fingers from the little thorns, and you're getting a steady dose of this little poison. It's not a lot, not really enough to hurt you, but it's neat in that eventually it helps build up a poison resistance on your character, and that's a hidden trait. That's what I had read, which I think is pretty neat and something that is unique in this game. Like, it's not, I don't know where it is stated that these things actually happen, right? I just know I was reading a trustworthy guide about it. Oh no, I fell. Oh, I didn't hurt myself though, that's good. I was reading a trustworthy guide about it, and they were saying how that's a good way of increasing your herbalism and getting another trait on top of it. All right. So we are doing optional. Find the ring hidden. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. But in order to do that, we probably need to stealth. The one thing that's unique about this game is you see this noise value. This is how much noise you and all your armor makes. So as I take things off, it starts going down. So there's no quote-unquote best gear when it comes to... Oh, that does nothing. I'll leave the sword on. Actually, can I put a shield on? Oh, sword and shield actually do not affect my red. Okay, put that down. Nope, that didn't. All right, that lowered that a bit. Lower the coif. Nope. Look, there's even this conspicuous. Your conspicuous goes up when you're not wearing any pants, because people are looking at you like, why are you in your underwear, dude? You look very suspicious. All right, so with that off, I should make no noise when I'm stealthing. And we'll pass some time. Let's just pass an hour. Okay. He's not in here, I don't think. All right, let's try this.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary
All right, got a lock picking up. That's not bad. Oh, this guy's got a lot of stuff. Oh, piercer. You know what? I'm going to take all that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Dog's barking, but we're going right out the back. Very nice. Okay. Theft has happened. Let's see what we got here. Piercer. Oh, whoa. 66 damage over shard. That's not bad at all. That's really not bad. Let's see. Sort by defense. Dark. Wow, that thing's even better than the other thing was. I'm actually really surprised at that. Wow. All right. We'll definitely keep that on. Got the leather jerkin on the outside. A blue scarf. Really? Not as good as noble boots. Blue scarf. Oh, yeah, blue scarf's not near as good as that. Fashionable blue hose. Oh, I like those. Men's court. Oh. That's different. Oh, a green. Nice. Okay. Looking good, Henry. You can't sprint while overloaded. That's okay. I've got lots of stuff, and it's time to go back to Peshek. And it's going to be a long walk. Worth it. I mean, I got lots of stuff, so I'm cool with that. I'll throw that Warhorse Gambian into... Gambian? How's that pronounced? Gambison. Gambison into my chest, because that's a nice one. It's got the Warhorse logo. Looks nice. Just not as good as the thing I stole. Actually, what does my weapon look like? Oh. Kind of hard to... It looks pretty nice, I think. Turn around, Henry. Hey, Henry. Henry. Henry, you won't turn around your paper doll, but that's okay. That's a pretty nice looking sword I got there. I like that. Made out like a bandit. That damage on that sword is considerably higher than my shard. But remember, I stole shard from the runes of Skalitz. And I was like, hey, puppy. I mean, no harm, just walking. Just enjoying a nice evening walk while carrying lots of things, you know. I could sell a lot of this to that tanner, but I'd probably have to wait at least a little while because some of it... Oh, yeah, a lot of it's stolen still. So until it actually becomes unstolen, I can't sell it. I'm actually curious if that bludgeon does anything more than act as like a sword. Like, is it a non-lethal way of like knocking people out, or will it kill someone? I mean, you can kill people with a bludgeon, like obviously. But then now I'm thinking about other games like Conan Exiles, where you have bludgeons in order to capture people because it like knocks them out. I'm curious if these bludgeons that I got as a weapon, because right here you have this bludgeon, a primitive weapon good for straightening out disobedient stable boys or chasing off thieves, but not a lot of use against armored opponents. All right, it really doesn't actually say anything in that regard. I was thinking maybe if you wanted to be non-lethal, you could like sneak up behind people and beat them over the head with a bludgeon. But I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, because that bludgeon did pretty much nothing. Like, it's like, what's the point of even doing it? Oh, it's not nettles, it's thistles. Actually, is it thistles and nettles that give you that trait? I can't remember which one gives you that poison trait. Or poison resistance trait. But we're going to pick a few of these anyway. Thank you. Almost back to the miller. Almost there. Come on. Just a little bit more. I should actually stop by the tanner and just sell what I have. Oh, that is a nice looking sword. I can definitely go ahead and... I can sell shard now, though, too. So that actually is a benefit. Tanner lady. Tanner lady. Hello. Oh, is it too late now? Is it evening time? I love how the merchants and everything disappear during the day, or during the evening rather. So like they're just not gonna sell you stuff in the evening. It's like come back in the morning when I'm awake. I want these nettles. There we go. I'm already overweight. Might as well do all that. There we go. I hear you, puppy. I hear the guy scolding the dog over there, which is pretty funny. Generally people put their refuse pile a little farther away from their house. Just a little bit. All right, Pashek.
My respects to you.
Finally.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
All right. Tell me about these guys.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
All right.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
I have that ring for you.
All right.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you.
Oh.
I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
I'll say I'm not a thief.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
Well, I can do pickpocket.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Well, that doesn't seem
Aye.
like anything to do with
Why
milling.
not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Take care now.
All right. Come on. Actually, while I'll wait for him to walk a little slower, I'm gonna go ahead and dump a few of this stuff into my chest. Wow, I do have a lot of stolen stuff. Dead Man's Ring. Horsehide. Well, I didn't know I had that many. getting close. Well, some of this stuff I'll have to sell. There's just some that I'm going to have to sell. I'm going to have to sell to that guy and get it done with. We'll get there. Where did he go? All it says is go behind the mill. All right. Well, I don't know where the mill start. Oh, there he is. All right. It's a good thing we're doing this in the dark.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
All right, so pickpocketing. Oh, okay. Holding E, begin pickpocket. Do I have to do this? Okay. Unnoticed, sneaking up on them. The amount of time. All right. In order to steal, you have to exceed minimum time for groping. Okay. And you will recognize by the background of the rose changing color from red to green. The amount of time you have left for the second stage of stealing is shown by the number in the middle of the rosette. Keep an eye on the color scheme of the rosette, or the color of the rosette. When it's light green, your victim has no chance of catching you, but it starts to get darker and turn red. The chances of getting caught in the act increase. Okay, here you've dipped into the pocket of someone's purse, and you can get out loot before it's caught. The place where you are stealing. Okay. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Here's some item that you groped out, and you can find out what it is with E. By pressing E again, you can then steal it. If you're an experienced pickpocketer or an expert in items, you'll finally learn the item expert perk. You can also see properties of stolen items. The item that you've just stolen. Okay. The time it remains before it gets caught and determine how long you have. Time you lose. Okay. Wow. All right. This is going to be difficult. So I sneak. E. Okay. Oh, wait. No, now what do I do?
Caught you!
Oh!
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
All right. So I have to hold it, pickpocket. Ah, I see how it works.
I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real.
No, I'm really not.
Practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Aw, I was going to keep that. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, no, we already did the pickpocketing stuff. So we did all that. I don't think he has anything else. Let's go take a nap, and then we'll start out in the morning and see about going to... Well, we'll see about going to the other place and finishing up the Good Thief quest. All right, nap time. We'll wait till the morning. Wow, I'm really going to sleep that long. Here, we'll do that. I don't even know where the name of that town is. I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, let's go find Peshek, see if he'll... Oh, there he is.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Training. What kind of training? Oh, he offers training in those two things. Okay. But
I'll be
now,
with you.
because I said I won't be a thief, he also won't buy my stolen goods. Okay. So, oh wait, they're not stolen anymore. At least the majority of them aren't. I guess they wear off over time. Some of them are still stolen, some are not. So we're going to get rid of the stuff that is not stolen. And then go... We'll wash ourselves off. All right, so where is the place we're supposed... Wow, that is a distance. All right, that's where we're going to head, though. We're going to finish this quest, and then we'll be good to go. But we're going to stop by the tanner first. Oh, man, I really wish I had a horse. I know I get one here in a little bit when I follow the main quest line. I'm just not willing to do that just yet. Really? Why is no one here? All right, we'll wait 2 hours. Because I don't want to get rid of this, especially so early on in the game. I don't have a lot of groschen yet, so I need to sell.
G'day. What do you want?
I just need to sell some stuff.
Take care.
All right, so I could sell the bludgeon. Let's see. Sell the horse hide. Sell the padded coif. Anything that... Oh, there we go. Anything that has a lot of weight to it, we'll sell. Nice. Okay. I really only need one. I don't need 2 torches. They don't seem to... I don't think they actually weigh a whole lot. All right, let's try to haggle this and see if we can get a little bit more gold.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
How much gold do they... Oh, they only have... Okay, let's try this. I don't want to go too crazy.
Satisfied?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
There. We'll meet.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
All right, now we're not overweight. And we actually have plenty of... Well, not plenty of money, but 174 groschen. It's enough to actually do a lot of stuff, so... All right, let's head up to this other town, this other miller, turn that in, and that should finish the good thief for us, I hope. Let's see. I'll take this road up here, because this looks like the way we need to go. Take this little dirt path. My goodness, this looks like a PennDOT road. Yep, clearly PennDOT road. Actually, I shouldn't say that. This road's too nice for PennDOT. Way, way too nice. Is that the town? No, it's not the town I'm supposed to go to. That's the other mill? Multiple mills? Who knows? Ooh, St. John's wort. Grab that. I need to be careful not to overburden myself. Definitely don't want to overburden myself. Come on, a little faster. Come on, Henry, work on your cardio. Actually, I wonder if this does increase my vitality by expending my stamina as much as possible. I should keep trying that. Just keep running, keep expending it all the way down and see if that increases my vitality. I'm pretty sure it does. Which is probably why my vitality is so low. What is this? Interesting sight. Well, what kind of site is it? It doesn't tell me, really. Multiple-headed statue. I don't know what that is. Let's sort of weird, actually. All it says is interesting sight. All right. Doesn't actually tell me anything more about what that is. History-wise, I would love to know what that is. I don't know if it's just a random statue. If it were a post that had, say, 3 faces to it, I would say maybe it's an early Christian reference to the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Though generally, whenever you see that, it's referenced by, they depict the Ancient of Days, similar to the idea from, I think it's Ezekiel, with the older man with the white hair, at least in early medieval art, and then of course Christ, and the Holy Spirit's always represented by a dove. That had 4 faces, so even 3 faces I would question, since whenever the Holy Spirit is referenced in medieval art, it's never in the shape of a face. It's normally always a dove, as was evident in the Synoptic Gospels and the Gospel of John, where they, during Jesus' baptism, the Holy Spirit descends as a dove, in the form of a dove. Okay, this is where I need to be. Oh, I could pickpocket her. I don't want to pickpocket her. I want to... Oh, there we go.
Jesus Christ be praised.
All right, deliver a ring to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it?
Right?
Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose
I could have
chase.
died.
We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
I don't really feel like I'm a good thief anymore. All right. Well, at least we completed that. And I definitely don't feel like the good thief.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly
Wow.
cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something and I happen to find it,
Wow.
I can bring it to you to store and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
I see.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about
So
that.
Peshek won't sell. This guy has no problem. Oh, wow. Who needs a key? Oh, I should add that to my basket because I should buy that. Why would I want a dagger? Wait. Dagger cannot be equipped, but you can use it to kill in stealth mode if you have it in... Oh. All right, I should definitely buy a dagger. I'm normally not a stealth killing kind of person, but we're gonna buy it anyway. So I have enough. I'm keeping majority of this stuff. I'm not selling all of it. We'll add the nettles to the basket. We will sell those 2 items. I know normally I wouldn't do that, but I need to try to offset my cost at least a little bit. Check basket and haggle. We're definitely haggling.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Let's try this.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Okay. Here, we'll go 105.
Are we agreed?
Come now, just a little more, and we have a deal.
Then why don't you just say final offer with the offer you gave?
Very well, I agree.
Anyway, we got some reputation.
Do you need help with anything?
I don't know if I want to do anything here.
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard.
I like
Sir
Sir
Robard.
Robard.
I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffenrocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll
Wow.
get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffenrocks to make it a proper stink.
No, I'm passing. I
I
don't
think
want
I'll
to do
pass
that.
on this one.
I'm going to try to be more upstanding.
Pity. But let me know if you change your mind.
All right. We're good there. All right. Now we can actually fast travel back to the Ratai Mill. Can I fast travel back? Oh, I can't fast travel from being inside. That's right. You have to be outside of a building in order to fast travel. All right. Not a problem. Not a problem. See, now I should, in theory, be able to fast travel. Beautiful. All right. Well, when we get back, what we'll do is we will talk to Teresa, and maybe we'll actually do a woman's lot. All right.